Learning English on your own can feel like a daunting journey, but it's an incredibly rewarding one. Whether your goal is to travel, advance your career, or simply connect with more people around the world, becoming proficient in English opens up a world of opportunities. But where should you begin? And how can you make consistent progress without a classroom or a teacher? The key lies in creating a structured, motivating, and adaptable plan that fits your unique needs and lifestyle. The first step is to understand your current level. Are you a complete beginner, or do you already know some basic words and phrases? Take a moment to honestly assess your abilities. There are many free online placement tests that can give you a rough idea of your starting point. Knowing where you stand helps you set realistic goals and choose the right resources. Once you've established your level, it's time to define your goals. Why do you want to learn English? Is it to pass an exam, get a job, travel, or just for personal growth? Being clear about your motivation will keep you inspired when the learning process feels challenging. Write down your goals and revisit them regularly. Break big goals into smaller, achievable milestones, such as learning 100 new words, holding a 5-minute conversation, or watching a movie without subtitles. Now, let's talk about resources. The internet is overflowing with materials for self-taught learners. Start with the basics: grammar, vocabulary, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Choose a beginner's textbook or an online course that covers the fundamentals. Websites like Duolingo, BBC Learning English, and Cambridge English offer structured lessons for free. These platforms provide interactive exercises, quizzes, and audio clips that help reinforce your learning. Vocabulary is the foundation of any language. Begin by learning the most common words and phrases used in everyday conversations. Flashcards are a powerful tool. Use physical cards or apps like Anki and Quizlet to review words regularly. Focus on words that are relevant to your life and interests. For example, if you love cooking, learn the vocabulary related to food and recipes. Contextual learning helps you remember words better. Grammar can seem intimidating, but you don't need to memorize every rule at once. Start with the basics: simple tenses, articles, pronouns, and common sentence structures. Practice forming simple sentences and gradually build complexity. Online exercises, grammar books, and YouTube tutorials can clarify tricky concepts. Remember, making mistakes is part of the process. Don't let the fear of error stop you from practicing. Listening is a crucial skill, especially if you want to understand native speakers. Begin with slow, clear audio materials designed for learners. Podcasts, audiobooks, and YouTube channels like English Addict with Mr. Duncan or English with Lucy offer content at various levels. As you gain confidence, challenge yourself with TV shows, movies, and music in English. Use subtitles at first, then try listening without them. Repetition is key. Listen to the same material several times to reinforce understanding. Speaking is often the most intimidating aspect for self-taught learners, but it's essential for building confidence. Start by repeating phrases and sentences out loud. Record yourself and compare your pronunciation to native speakers. Language exchange apps like HelloTalk, Tandem, or Speaky connect you with English speakers around the world who want to learn your language. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Native speakers appreciate your effort and are often happy to help. Reading helps expand your vocabulary and expose you to natural sentence structures. Begin with children's books, short stories, or news articles written for learners. Gradually move on to novels, blogs, and magazines. Highlight new words and look up their meanings. Try to guess the meaning from context before checking a dictionary. This builds your inferencing skills. Writing is a powerful way to reinforce what you learn. Start a journal in English, write short stories, or compose emails to imaginary friends. Join online forums or social media groups where you can interact with other learners. Don't worry about making mistakes. Focus on expressing your ideas clearly. Over time, review your writing to see how much you've improved. Consistency is more important than intensity. It's better to study for 20 minutes every day than for 3 hours once a week. Create a learning schedule that fits your routine. Set aside dedicated time each day for English practice and stick to it as much as possible. Mix up your activities to keep things interesting. Alternate between reading, listening, speaking, and writing. Immersion is a powerful way to accelerate your learning. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Change your phone and computer settings to English. Label objects around your home with the newer English names. Listen to English radio or podcasts while commuting. The more you expose yourself to the language, the faster you'll progress. Stay motivated by tracking your progress. Celebrate small victories, like understanding a song lyric or having a short conversation. Keep a journal of new words and phrases you've learned. Join online communities of English learners to share experiences, ask questions, and support each other. Don't be afraid to adapt your approach as you go. If a resource or method isn't working for you, try something new. Everyone learns differently. Some people prefer visual materials, while others learn best through listening or speaking. Experiment until you find what works for you. Finally, be patient with yourself. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be days when you feel stuck or frustrated, but every bit of practice brings you closer to your goal. Embrace mistakes as learning opportunities, and remember that progress often happens gradually. In summary, teaching yourself English is entirely possible, and you have more tools at your disposal than ever before. Assess your level, set clear goals, choose the right resources, and practice all 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing regularly. Immerse yourself in the language, stay consistent, and celebrate your progress. With determination and the right strategy, you'll be amazed at how far you can go on your self-taught English journey.